Hey y'all. So I need to record a flow for Jane today, and I thought I would just do it online and do it live and then save the video, and you guys can come back to it. But if anyone has like a little 15 minutes to take just to sit down and do a little flow at home. I haven't been on live for a really long time, so good to see folks on. So if you got 15 minutes, or even if you got 5 minutes to come into some meditation and stuff at the start of this, go ahead and feel invited to come in. So we're going to ground down through our seat and lift the crown of the head high to the sky. You can rest your hands down on your knees, or you can flip your palms up to receive energy in the room and in the space. You can also take one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly, and allow yourself to kind of breathe into yourself and ground and root into you if you're feeling that you need that right now. So your choice in terms of where you want to come into your own practice today. So you can close your eyes and take a nice soft gaze out at the floor in front of you if you want to as well. And allow yourself just to tap into your breath. So nice deep inhale through the nose. And then big exhale through the mouth. Go for 3 more rounds. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. Always starting off our practice and our days, or ending and closing our evenings the same way. And that's from a space of gratitude. So we give gratitude to the universe, a deep weaving of wisdom and knowledge and love. It's recognizing an energy that is bigger than us. You can call it by whatever name you like. But also recognizing that we still are collectively a part of that energy. Big inhale. Exhale. Give gratitude to the earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. That we have everything that we need and that we ourselves are more than enough. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of the lands that we're sitting upon. So here in Billings, it's the Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, the Salish and the Blackfoot tribes. If you're not here in Billings, which most of you are not, right? Just encouraging all of you to look up the tribes of the lands that you are on and to weave them into your practice. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga, as it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We are kind and honest, generous and just. And we give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice, from a space of ahimsa, also known as nonviolent or loving action. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage, recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, tribulations, traumas, and transgressions, and recognizing that we don't have to heal all these things right now, but it's important that we do the best that we can with the time that we have and the tools that we are given. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate this practice to today, you can take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. eyes are not already, you can go ahead and slowly blink them open. And then just slowly kind of glance around your space, noticing any detailing that maybe you haven't noticed in a while or noticed prior. So a deeper sense of awareness allows us to help cultivate a deeper sense of empathy. And then we turn and slowly look out past our right shoulder. As I'm mirroring you all, roll back and down through your shoulder blades, lift through the crown of the head, and tuck your chin down ever so slightly so your jawline can stay in alignment with the earth. Big inhale. Slowly move your head through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Turn and look out past your left shoulder. Take your eyes out past the back part of you or into the side of your skull. Lift through the crown of the head. Tuck your chin down ever so slightly. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly bring your chin all the way back to your center line. Tilt your chin so it looks at the front upper corner of your room. And think about creating a cyclone with your breath. And so breathing down and around and through your throat as it moves down to touch the tip of your heart. Big inhale. And then big exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale. Tilt your chin all the way down towards your chest. Let your breastbone rise up to meet your jawline. It is not comfortable. Try swallowing a couple of times just to create some extra compression on your thyroid. And then slowly lift your chin back to your center line. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. Reach up and out of your rib cage. So everything below your hips is pressing down into the earth. Everything above your hips is light and buoyant. Reach through your fingertips and glance up to your pinkies. Big inhale here. And then exhale, flip and press your palms and press away any stagnant, stale, shitty energy that you might be holding in your midline, right? And creating a little bit of a force field around you so nothing can come in either. Big inhale. And slowly take that left hand to your right knee. Right hand swings back behind you. Fingertips tend to the base of the spine. And pull up through the crown of the head as you turn and look out past your shoulder again. So deeper twist. If anyone that's on is pregnant, please do not come into the deeper twist. You can always keep the twist in the upper part of the back and the torso, but do not come down low. Big inhale here. Hand moves maybe around to grab onto the waistband of your pants, or maybe it comes all the way around to grab onto the waistband or of the inside of your hip. There we go. Big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Move yourself back through your center line. Arms sweep high to the sky again. And then exhale, same thing on that opposite side. Hand comes down to your knee. Opposite hand comes back behind you. Lift through the crown of the head and then turn and look out past your shoulder. Fingertips can stay tented, or they can come around again to grab onto the waistband of your pants, or they come all the way around to grab onto your hip. You can still do this one standing, right? If you're not seated and you're standing, or if you're in a chair. Big inhale. Slowly move yourself all the way back to your center line. Arms come high to the sky. Exhale, pull your hands down to your heart line. Let's fire up some power in our midline today. This is a great one to do with kids because they're really in touch with their energy, more so than we are as adults most of the time. Elbows come together to touch. Squeeze your palms as hard as you can and squeeze your forearms and elbows together. On your inhale, lift. On your exhale, squeeze and pull down. To the point where you're almost kind of shaking in your hands and your arms. Inhale it. Exhale, squeeze. Let's go for 4 more. Inhale it. Exhale, squeeze. Squeeze all the way from the tips of the fingers down to the elbows. Exhale. Inhale, lift to rise. Exhale, squeeze. One more time. Inhale, lift to rise. Exhale, squeeze. Squeeze here as hard as you can and then open. Let your arms move open and tent open through your heart and the chest. Breathe like you can touch your heart with your breath again. And then exhale, slowly let your hands start to drift together on their own, and usually right about here, right? You can kind of feel yourself holding your own little like ball of energy. You can play around with it a little bit and then slowly release. If you got the time, you can come over onto your knees and shins. If you got to jump, totally understand. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. Or if you're not in a space where you can necessarily get down on your hands and knees. If you're on the subway, y'all, just don't do this. Okay, mainly for cleanliness. Tops of your feet press down through the earth. Heart and chest move forward into your cow. And then on your exhale, press into your palms and round into yourself. Let the crown of the head move down towards the earth as you pull up and in on your low belly. And then inhale again. Heart and chest move forward. Exhale, press and pull. 2 more. Inhale, heart and chest move forward. Exhale, press and pull. 1 more time. Inhale, heart and chest move forward. You can always do this one for sitting in the chair and holding onto your knees. Exhale, press and pull. Inhale. Take your right leg back behind you and press out through your heel and take your foot up and off the mat. Allow yourself to float here and then release your left hand and reach forward. Big inhale. If you're standing, you could really try your balance and tip yourself over, coming into more of a warrior 3. Big inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more. Inhale out. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Put a bend in your knee and pull your heel in towards your glute as you swing your hand back and around to grab on to the inside of your foot. And then you're going to kick into the hand as you drop down through your right hip. Big inhale. Lift through the heart and the chest and press into your palm a little bit more. 1 more time. Big inhale, kick. Exhale, release. Palm plants. Send your right foot to the out hand, right hand side of your mat. Tuck your back left toes and send your hip back into a one-legged child's. Be mindful of the inner part of your knee here. You can buck it up a little bit. Nice deep inhale. So crawl your fingertips out in front of you. You can keep a little mini bend in your knee. Pull back through your hip. Big inhale here. Exhale, let your head hang in between your shoulders. 1 more time, big inhale. To come out of this one, don't press through your foot. Nice way to jack up your knee. Take your hand back to your knee and press yourself forward to come out of it. And then your knee comes back underneath you. Inhale into your cat. Exhale into your cat. 1 more time. Inhale into your cat. Floss out your spine. Exhale into your cat. Inhale back into your table. Same thing on that opposite side. Press back through your heel. Extend through the leg and lift and float through your leg. Fire up through your leg, wrap your muscles around your bones, and then take your right hand out. Big inhale here. Reach on the inhale. So inhale on your extension, exhale on your compression. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale out. Exhale, squeeze. You can always just stay with your breath wherever you're at as well if you're tuning in. Take your hand around, pull the heel in towards your glute. Right hand comes around to grab onto the inside of the left foot and you kick into the hand, drop down through your left hip. Point through the toes, big inhale. Pull your heart and chest forward, exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. Exhale, release. Let that leg swing out to the side. So the inside arch of that left foot hits the mat. Again, you can tuck the toes or keep the foot flat. Just be mindful of the inside of your left knee on your extension and pull your sit bones back down towards your heel. Big inhale. You have the option of crawling your fingers out in front of you and laying down over the top of that bent knee a little bit more. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 1 more time, big inhale. And then your right hand is going to come next to your right knee and you're going to press into your palm to bring yourself out. Hands come back underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale into your cat. Exhale into your cat. Inhale into your cat. Exhale into your cat. Tuck the toes, press into the palms, check in with your elbows. The points of the elbows turn to look back at you. The eye of the elbow where you get blood looks away from you. And then send your hips back and high into your down dog. Pedal out through your heels. Pull up and in on the low belly. Let your head hang heavy here. And then slowly you're going to walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of your mat. Let yourself hang heavy over the tops of your thighs. Maybe you move back and forth side to side. Maybe you grab for your opposite elbows, but take the grip you don't normally take, right? Just depending on how you default, right? The default cross of your arms. And then shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Let the weight of your head create some natural traction on your spine and relax and release any tension that you're holding in your face and in your jaw. You can also take your hands and massage through your face and through your jawline.
maybe up through your temples and into your forehead and your brow line. And maybe you move like your brows like themselves, like around a little bit. And then inhale, release. Hands move up the front part of the feet and shins. Exhale, down and over. One more time. Inhale, hands up the front part of the feet and shins. Exhale, down and over. Inhale. Sweep yourself all the way up to stand. Arms come high to the sky. Exhale, tent open through your heart and your chest here. So pull open through the heart, and then exhale, take your hands back behind you. Pull down through your fists. Hold here, and then again, breathe. Like you could send your breath down into your heart. And this breath, think about breathing. You can either be here or be here. See if you can breathe from the base of your belly and pull it up through your heart and your throat, opening and expanding like you could shoot it out the top of your skull. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself all the way down and over the tops of the thighs. If the hands are interlocked behind you, they move away from your low back. Try to keep a nice tight fist here. If the hands move apart, that's okay, right? If they need to be lower, that's okay, right? The goal is to not create pain and harm in the body, right? So you come to your edge and you hold it there. You challenge your discomfort and then you release it. Inhale, hands up the front part of the feet and shins. Exhale, down and over. Inhale, sweep yourself high to the sky. Exhale, hands move down to your heart line. I need to check the time because I also have to go to work. So inhale, arms sweep high to the sky. Exhale, down and over the tops of the thighs. From the back of your mats, walk yourself out into a plank. Nice deep inhale. Drop down to the knees, tuck the toes, lower yourself all the way down to the chest and belly and roll the heart back, shoulder blades come back. Baby cobra. Press down through the tops of the feet and fire up through your legs. Think about wrapping your muscles around your bones. You can squeeze your seat, but try not to collapse in on yourself. Slowly lower. Go ahead and press to the knees. Send yourself right back into a child's pose. Curl your fingertips out in front of you. Your forehead comes down to the earth. Nice deep inhale here. Breathe into the upper part of your rib cage, right in between your shoulder blades. And the low part of your neck, upper part of your spine. Big inhale. And slowly walk your hands back towards your knees. Shift over and onto your seat. Take your legs out in front of you. We'll come into one staff pose. Move your seat back behind you. Inhale, arms high. Exhale. Bring yourself down and over the tops of the thighs with a big breath as you pull in on your low belly and flex your toes in towards your face. Hands grab for the outsides of your feet, or maybe you bind your big toes with your 2-piece fingers and you lay yourself down and over the tops of the thighs. Breathe here. 3 more big breaths. You can always walk your hips back to straighten through the legs as you pull forward through the heart and the chest, trying to keep a nice flat back before you roll into yourself. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands up your shins. Put a bend in your knees. Send yourself all the way down and onto your back. Pull your knees up into your chest. Pull your chin in towards your chest. Catch that compression in your thyroid again. Pull your forehead to your knees. Rock back and forth side to side, and then the back part of the skull come down to the earth. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then flex through the feet as you send the sky away from you. Press. Wrap your muscles around your bones. Change the blood flow in the legs. Big inhale here. Pay attention to your feet. Do they want to cave in or out? See if you can press through the big toe mounds. And then slowly, with control, engage your glutes and let the heels slowly begin to drift all the way down towards the end of the mat. Keep pressing. Glutes stay engaged until the heels hit the mat. Then you release your glutes. Let your hands come out to the side. Tuck your chin into your chest and allow yourself just to breathe here. I'll do a little reading for you all, a little oracle reading based on energy in the room and in the space. Take it for how you like it. If you don't feel like it applies to you, don't feel like you need to force it. Usually we mess things up when we force it, right? We create extra pain in our bodies, and that's no good. So
That being said, for whatever it is that you feel like you need to hear today. And this is from The Secret Language of Light deck by Denise Jarvie, Transmissions for Your Soul. Insight. Refine your psychic senses. You are, or are about to, see further, higher, and deeper through space and time. Your psychic skills are expanding and seeing through the lens of your soul, right? Psychic skills are kind of like this difference, y'all, between attuning and atoning into the energies that are around you, right? And the energies that are beyond you, okay? We are all psychic. It is a part of who we are. But we have thrust this ability into the background in favor of other senses. Problems occur when we keep looking at the manifested world for proof of our worth. You are worthy because you are here. There is nothing to prove. You could become an intuitive reader if this is something you desire. It could also mean you could learn to trust what you feel, and the next steps to take will drop into your mind in the following days. So give yourself a moment just to slow your breathing. So focusing on your exhale. And feel into your inner world. So maybe start with your heart or your belly or the center of yourself. At this center is a point of light that represents the qualities of your soul. Focus on this point of light and imagine it growing larger and larger in your inner world. And now direct that inner light to your third eye. And imagine you have curtains over your inner eye that you can open and close at will. See the curtains open and allow the light you're directing to flow into your third eye. Follow the light as it moves through the gateway of your inner knowing. And allow yourself to move deeper into your wisdom. And allow yourself to stay peaceful and quiet and in this place. From this space of stillness, be open to the layers of wisdom that flow from your soul. And allow yourself just to kind of be here and to float in this moment. Things that you can do this week to test your psychic abilities. This is why I love this deck, y'all. It's for inspired reflections and actions. When your phone rings next, before you look at the caller, bring a name to your mind and see if they match. Right? And before meditating next time, maybe place like a clear crystal quartz in the middle of your forehead for 2 minutes and ask for clarity about a subject that you've been pondering. Take a nice deep inhale, y'all. And a big audible exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. And if you're on your back, you can slowly make your way into a fetal position, so onto your right or left hand side. And then you can slowly press yourself up and into a simple seat. Hands can come to your heart, or they can rest down on your knees. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in each of you, the collectively in all of us. Thank you all for sharing a practice with me this afternoon, or whenever you tune into this, and for trusting me with your heart, body, mind, spirits, and souls. And to that, I say go in peace for the rest of your day, and remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, everybody. If you guys like this short little flow, tune into my Dear Jane series on YouTube. It's a good one. All right. Peace and love, y'all. I don't know how to stop this. Okay.